Hello, beautiful souls. Do you want to see what religious patriarchy on steroids looks like? Well, then join me in breaking down this email that I received from Steve. You will find this helpful if you are deconstructing and perhaps being gaslit by someone. Because oftentimes, some of the people that are around you aren't happy with the you that is emerging from your deconstructing journey. And this just happens to be such an amazing teaching opportunity that I'm going to break this down into 3 videos. So today you're going to get part 1. Let's talk about the first thing that Steve said. So I have reviewed your content and really have no other option but to completely disagree with you. Hopefully you're open to that. There is an implication here that your 1, review of my content, and 2, your conclusion of my content are relevant to me. Now, given that you emailed and you gave no context to your own social media platform so that I may do the same to you, you have left me with no other option than to conclude that you are actually reflecting an indoctrinated belief. And that indoctrinated belief compels you to believe that by declaring your disagreement, I must submit to your review and your critique. Here's what you say next. What I do observe is a disenfranchised and angry person. The anger comes from the disenfranchisement. Oh, let's go there. Steve, I'm actually embarrassed for you because this word salad is actually the most toxic display of religious patriarchy. Because really what you're admitting is that you're wielding a power over the historically oppressed. Let me be clear here that my saying that my marginalization as a white woman even comes close to comparing to that of the Black, Indigenous, and people of color in the LGBTQIA+ community. But there is intersectionality, and in religious patriarchy, women's voices are often silenced, and it is quite often the narrative that a good woman is a submissive woman. Perhaps you need an education on what the word disenfranchised means, because it means being stripped of power, rights, and privileges. That's going to lead to legitimate feelings of frustration and anger. Anger in the face of an injustice is a powerful motivator. So let's just take your statement at face value. Suggesting that I act like someone who has been denied rights and privileges is actually an acknowledgement on your part that the system that you're protecting denies rights and privileges. So while I don't think it was your intention, thank you for acknowledging that disenfranchisement exists inside religious patriarchy, and those who have experienced it have a right to feel anger. In part 2, we're going to talk about Steve's definition of religion because it is way off base, so stay tuned.